what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Let's go now. 25 the mic. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Watch, switch.
From the gun, Love. And he's going to go down.
Untouched.
Sacked right around the 17.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
What down? 180. 57 to Mike. Check. Check three. White Monday down.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
No. Off. Nine.
Carr.
Ooh, good hit.
Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And he connects with Ertz.
He held on to it.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
You trying to hurt Zach, dog. Don't do that, man.
I got him.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Shift. Check hot route.
On 1st down, Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, no.
And he's going to be taken down.
Fuck, I went into it.
Back at the 39-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Nah, he sacked me.
Drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And now the ball's out.
I know.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
I was trying to step up in the pocket.
Down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there.
He got caught up, bro.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring it.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and send Kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in. He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. Taking it in as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr.
Oh, I had him.
Escape and he goes
Fuck,
down.
bro.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what. When he
Oh, my gosh, bro.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him.
Oh,
on
my
what ought to be
gosh.
the final play of this first quarter. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yeah.
Let's take it at around the 40. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch the edge. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Come on, bro. And they call face mask.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Love.
Get that. Oh, you got to pick
Looking
that.
end zone,
You got to
but
pick
it's
that.
incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
That should have been picked. I needed that one.
Hey, back, rotate, spell. 4, kill. 36, 37.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And
Oh,
this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
On the double. 50's the mic. Coming.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Love.
Oh,
This is going to be intercepted.
Good pick. Good pick.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Fucking right.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception.
No, that was
Tre'Davious
White.
Empty.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Bro, I can't throw the ball.
Escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw on 3rd down, Carr. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Matt Wild now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Pulled in at the 24. Now, a nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot.
We're not like other countries, son. We ain't do what the fuck we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Check.
Right back to him on 1st down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Watch the safety creep. Shoot.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Jesus Christ,
bro. Again, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass.
Derrick Henry. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They do go for it. It's Carr going deep for Diggs. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 65 yards.
Nope. Look at that.
On the board.
Look at that, son.
Half. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 40, the 30. But he will not be able to bring this one back in the extra point attempt. Unsuccessful.
You and I have not met
backup quarterback. He kind of quick. He kind of fast.
Negative situations, you know, even plant that.
Yeah. I think he had like 87 speed.
What happens if you get an extra point blocked?
I think like 6'7", son.
They can pick it up and return it for 2 points. You have to go over that.
Nice job to get back there and make the tackle, preventing them from getting all the way.
We're going 25 to Mike.
They'll run it now.
Come on, man. I gotta stop this fucking.
I
gotta stop this inside zone, bro.
To the 27.
That's where you're killing
2
me.
yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they try the right side here.
This shit.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him.
Yeah, that nigga balling, son. He fired.
They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Love. Oh, he's got him in.
This nigga missed, bro. He missed. Bro, that's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous.
74 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Now Carr on the bootleg.
Bro, how do you not block him?
Pressure too much here. He's going down.
Oh, son. He let him out.
His 4th sack of the afternoon.
Bro, but he just stopped blocking.
It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Me.
We remind you that coming up
just
in 2
typing my
minutes,
name.
we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year.
Yeah.
He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Oh, yeah. Now. 180. 180. We're good. We're good. 280. White Monday. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch the defense.
Now a play fake. Carr going deep for Diggs.
This nigga didn't. Oh, what are you doing, Diggs? This nigga tried to catch you with one hand?
4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively.
Man.
Several on the sideline motion.
He had him beat.
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup. That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Yeah, baby! Woo! Set, ready. 40 to the base. Mike, 49. Yo, 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 yo. Yo! Go! Mike's 49.
Operating from the gun. Love. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No,
that nigga worked all that money I gave him. That $60 million contract.
Kept that flag in the back pocket. And it's taken in at the 9. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10.
Check 25. Kill, 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 kill. Kill, 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 kill. One, later one. Check 24. You're mine.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Watch the pass. Watch that, watch that, watch that. Check 52.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Come on, man.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Go! 985. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. One, later one. 58, boys, 58. 58, Mike. Stop your whining.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. 9 yards that time.
To win. Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Carr. That's caught by Trey Quinn. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Carr now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st down here.
29. 29. Express. Check pass, check pass. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, check 24.
From midfield, here's Carr.
He dropped it.
Incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Why, get wide. Yo, Chief.
This is Henry.
Oh, they didn't let me call
They're
timeout.
going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
Oh, they did, but
that's
stupid. That's
they
fucked
burn
up.
here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
All right, come on, man. I gotta get this.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now, the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Stay with your man.
Throwing on third and long. Carr.
Another drop, son. I don't understand.
So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
This is fielded at the 27. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, 25.
From the gun, Love. He's going to wind up.
Damn.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh, my God.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I don't fucking know, son. He should not be out there, honestly. Michael Hyde's supposed to be out there, son. That was a slide.
Down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
That was horrible, son.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone.
that nigga Wayne got oxygen and shit.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This nigga is killing me, son.
Their last possession, and that's become
I know who it was.
I know. Refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap.
This nigga line is fucking overpowering mine, son. Like, I can't get nothing
from all the work he's getting. But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Carr to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry, and he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
180. 6 guys. 5 down. Recon, 132 fighter.
From the 24.
Nope. No, it ain't.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
This nigga got 5 sacks, bro.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely
both of them,
extraordinary.
I can't stop them.
Line, flat out cannot handle this pass
rush. I can't double team both them niggas. Fuck.
On third down, Carr. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches.
Oh my gosh.
Right there.
Oh my gosh, bro. I keep forgetting about this user game, boot the lag.
So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A run there on first down, and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
Third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And some space here. Pushing his way inside the 40. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. To throw on 3rd down, Love. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I knew it. I knew it, son. I knew it.
There's nothing available.
I knew it.
For him. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a play.
I knew it.
Downs it inside the 5-yard line.
That's why I was about to go back and try to get it, son. I knew it was going to happen.
Inside the 15, inside the 5, superb.
Get that ball. Under 10.
Back near his goal line. Here's Carr going deep for Diggs.
There we go.
Wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 96 yards.
He almost did.
Cut into that lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time
I needed
off the
that,
clock. You're
son.
leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Yeah, his fucking ends are too good. I guess my ends. I can't stop that yet.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them. The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this 3rd down play.
Yeah, they're going dime.
Oh,
this might be a free play. That's
I fucked up.
but there is a flag down. So
damn it.
A big call coming
Yep,
on
that's
3rd
on me.
down. So they
yep.
will accept the penalty and move forward. They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty.
Thank you. Finally.
He's not gonna get there. That won't
Jesus, that motherfucker been running over me,
Tough
son.
sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long
Come
we've seen
on,
them
go
get
for, oh
gashed.
my gosh,
This time
dog.
they played the responsibility.
Yes,
Played their
no!
keys, and made a nice stop.
Oh my
We're certainly not gonna
God.
see a better punt than
You
that.
killing me, son.
Definitely
You
taking
killing
a
me,
chance,
bro.
because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead,
Exactly.
it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just 1 big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr going deep for Diggs.
Oh, what was that?
Wind up incomplete.
Oh, bro, that should have been pass interference. That should have been pass interference, bro. You all on his shoulder, son. That was pass interference, bro. Bruh, that was pass interference, dog. You know that. That nigga was all on my man back. That should have been horse collar. All right, for sure.
Now Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs with now 3 week 1 touchdowns as his guys are back within a single score. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. That's fielded in the end zone. And he
Thank
will be
you.
taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin.
I got to stop his run game,
4.
though, son. His run game too vicious right now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side.
Oh, they ain't buying them out.
Yeah, they take over here with just a very
They ain't buying them out. I bet it did.
We've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode.
He ain't got the money, but that's the money right there. Their evaluation has to be way too high for him.
Right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
To throw on second down, Love, and that'll be
Get that out there.
incomplete.
That should have been another fucking fumble, honestly.
Pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
That's what I'm saying. He called it. He dropped that bitch
I
afterwards.
remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know
That nigga been running the fuck out the ball. That's why.
Player, no chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And the Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey,
now
bro.
the Bills are going to use the first of their
it sounds working.
timeouts.
You're going to keep doing it, right?
With 2 remaining, we'll be back after this. The Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8.
Watch the twist. Watch the motion. Watch the motion. Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Operating from the gun. Love.
Good play.
And this time he's got the hook up.
Good
It's
play.
complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
From the gun, Love.
Good shit.
They get the turnover they needed.
Good shit. Alright, that's the same nigga who got beat. He made up for it, y'all. That's the same nigga who got beat. He ain't drank no drink, son.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Check 50. Check 50. 9.
On 2nd down now, it's Moss. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. Carr now on 1st down. Got a man, that's Quinn. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Henry.
Nigga didn't bounce back inside, son.
Losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard
I cannot run on
loss,
you,
and that's
bro.
going to lead to a 3rd down. Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play on that situation.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
I fucked up anyway.
And his guys are going to get the football
Good shit, bro.
at the 37-yard line. Of course, they had the option,
I fucked
and they
up.
choose to
Yeah,
not
I
take the
fucked up.
penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
I forgot
So
to hold the
field
button for the
position
RPO for
them as
that.
they
Man.
come up
I wanted to
1st
run
and
it.
10 at
That's
their
my
own
fault.
37. Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's
God
had his
damn.
way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Don't get nervous. We'll go 25 to Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Love. And he comes back with one complete. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They run it here with Gordon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's got some space here. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Ooh, the rookie. The rookie.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds.
That's the nigga with the hitting right there.
Game. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Carr.
Oh, bad throw. I had him.
But it's incomplete.
Bad
trying
throw.
to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Slam.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And Diggs has it.
Nah, he's like 84, 83.
Zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to.
That nigga Diggs having a career day, son. That's the only, he the only nigga doing something on my offense.
Flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys.
Man, I've never even tried this shit.
Get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now the Steelers,
I don't know how to fucking do it.
3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't.
Good game, Don.
And I know we brought analytics into
Good
the
game,
game,
man.
and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 80% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
For real, yeah. Nobody got hurt, yeah.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
I don't know what Don that to give him a brown now, son.
So time to start going in the other direction.
I don't know where he at, son.
So this one in
Good game,
for
Don.
the
That was fun.
Steelers. And partner, I must say, good to see you again.
I couldn't get shit on the ground, son. Henry's my team, really. I like running it with Henry. That nigga was not letting me get anything on the ground.
You know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Diggs came through though. That's the best game I had with Diggs.
Shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much.
You went ham on that fucking rushing yards on me though. God damn.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. Hard-fought game.